everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to Ready Set Pan. Today I am so excited because we are talking about all of the Bath & Body Works empties that I have used up the last 2 months. So obviously a couple things to get us started. If you watch my monthly empties, which are long videos, those are like 40 minutes because I do all my mini reviews along the way. You've seen all of this stuff before, but this video is designed for those of you who enjoy watching just the Bath & Body Works empty. So I've got you covered if that's the only thing you're interested in from my regular monthly empty videos. The other thing, of course, to note is that last time I filmed a video, which was basically my very sad Bath & Body Works empties from the start of my channel to end of August, I talked about how I was going to do seasonally these empties, but as you guys can see, I've accumulated a decent number of them here, and I decided, you know what, that's enough for me to kind of maintain regardless of what I'm panning throughout all of my different project pans. So I'm just going to talk about them bi-monthly, and that way I still have some products to talk to you about, not like massive mounds like a lot of other YouTubers, but I have a decent amount in here. So we're going to go through category by category. I'll talk about the scent notes, my experience with the product, would I buy it again? So if that's helpful for you, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below, and let's dive into this bag. All right, I've got everything in front of me. Today we're going to be talking about 3 hand soaps, 1 body scrub, 1 body lotion, and 4 body creams. Now, of course, make sure if you want to see my hygiene stuff, that particularly is right now in Skin is In, although some of these other items, particularly, you know, the lotions, the creams, have made their way in other projects based on the theme. We're going to start off with hand soaps. So here we have kind of my end of summer, start of fall transition. I have 3 hand soaps that are Bath & Body Works currently going right now that are basically like a third left and down. So you will see those fall hand soaps in the next round. So first off, I want to talk about Peach Bellini. So this was a wonderful summer soap. Packaging isn't my favorite because of course it's opaque and I like to be able to see through things. Peach Bellini is notes of juicy peach, white apricot, fresh mango. This smells really, really nice. Yeah, it does. It smells lovely. I think a lot of Bath & Body Works peach scents do tend to kind of blend together. Like when I just smelled this one now, I have also been using in one of my bathrooms. It is the Pink Peach Blossom, which is very similar. And then last time I was in Bath & Body Works when I did this haul that I still haven't put away. Make sure you check out my body care haul. I also smelled the Snowy Peach Berry, which, again, gives me kind of similar vibes, but I do think they're all slightly different, but not substantially different. But regardless, Peach Bellini, loved it, enjoyed it top to bottom, including, even though you couldn't see progress, and I've already repurchased it. So back when there was a $3 hand soap sale, that was one of the ones I picked up, so I already have this ready to go for next summer, so really like this one. Actually, hand soaps were really good this month. The next one I have for you guys is Kitchen Mandarin. Notes of sparkling mandarin, fresh thyme, and cedarwood. The white barn packaging, I do really enjoy this packaging. I like the color story, the transparent bottle, and of course the soap. As you know, I'm a foaming hand soap girl. Love my foaming hand soaps. They're just more fun. Oh, okay. And this one, which was a 2022 soap, Peach Bellini was a 2023. But this version smells so good. My mom had purchased Kitchen Mandarin maybe like 2 months ago. And it almost feels like there's a grapefruit note in it. But this one, oh, it's so good. I really do enjoy this one. It was in the kitchen because, you know, Kitchen Mandarin. But then at the end of, what was it? Getting towards the end of September, I was like, nope, purge all the summery scents and get more into fall, which is a mood I was in for about a week. And I was like, well, whatever, I'll just finish using it up. So I do enjoy it. I have not repurchased it yet, but it is on my list the next time there is a $3 hand soap sale because this one is there all of the time. So really, really did enjoy this one. Could probably enjoy this one 2 times a year, maybe 3, who knows? But Yeah, really liked it. And then this was the last one that I used up. So this is a 2022 afternoon apple picking. This is some of my favorite packaging. Again, you can see through the bottles. You can see your progress. The red is stunning. And you have this beautiful nature picture that, again, still reflects the product, right? This is an apple scent. So you have, an apple here, an apple orchard, like beautiful. Love it. Notes, crisp apple, succulent pear, and cinnamon. I do not smell the cinnamon, which is good because I don't really like the spiced scents. So a lot of like fall scents and some of the winter scents just can't do it. This is lovely. I really enjoyed this one. Again, top to bottom. You have seen me already repurchase this one because I enjoyed it that much. And I did say in that haul that I was going to save it for next fall, but I was kind of running out of fall soaps. So this is currently in the ensuite bathroom right now, and it's down to like here. It's like in the word bath. So if I'm using this scent basically back to back, it's a good one. It's a and I'm still enjoying it. It's not like, oh, I enjoyed it like down to here and now I'm sick of it. Like, no, this is so good. I am very pleased and will probably repurchase it again. So, great scent. My first Bath & Body Works scrub that I've ever finished. This is a 2021. This is their Sand and Sea Salt in Fresh Getaway. Let's start off with the formula to review first. So the Sand and Sea Salt body scrub, as you guys may know, it's like rubbing a creamy sand on your skin, so it is quite exfoliating. It feels quite nice. Not too harsh though. Initially I thought I could only use it once a week, but I can actually use it twice, no problem. Now, like other people have said, this is messier. So especially if you use it in the bathtub, like sand stays. Like I don't care how well you think you rinse your tub out, you find sand next time you're in the bathtub. Sometimes you get little clumps of this in the shower. So it's somewhat ish to clean, but it is a nice exfoliant. But I am open to trying other ones. Now, this one was smaller. This was oh, there it is. White packaging where it's clear. 187 grams. So this is the smallest scrub, at least in terms of the product. So I think it started like up here. There's a bunch of air up at the top. So not the best bang for your buck. Now, Fresh Getaway, I haven't seen this scent in a long time. This particular one came to me as a gift, but I enjoyed Fresh Getaway. So notes of bright yuzu citrus and fresh ocean air. Yeah, it was lovely. And as you guys can see, it's all done. You can kind of see the color of that sand. Yeah, it looks like sand. So I really, really enjoyed this one. And I'm excited to use more Bath & Body Works scrubs. Maybe not the one that's currently in my shower because that was not so good, but this one was better so far. One body lotion. My preference is for the body creams. One for the packaging, right? It is much easier, spoiler, to squeeze something out of a tube like this rather than having to do all the dumping and yeah. So not my particular favorite, and the formula isn't obviously as hydrating because it's not as thick. But I will buy the body lotion if I can't get the scent in the body cream. That's going to be my philosophy moving forward. This one is a 2022 24-hour body lotion in Midnight Swim. This was in deck of panning because I specifically chose this formula and also this scent because it was lighter, so I could layer it with like a bio oil or some other kind of body oil that I have in my projects. Smells pretty good. This is notes of blue waters, beach flower, and fresh coastal air. So you know what? I do enjoy it. I do still have a body cream in Midnight Swim, but I'm a fruity girl. I would rather gravitate towards some of the other things that I have used up rather than this. So that's my philosophy on it at this point. Again, it was in a different project, so I had progress marks here, here, and done. That hollow is quite nice, but it is done out of my collection. I got out as much as I could. Nice white lotion down at the bottom that you cannot reach. There always is some in these lotion bottles. Now, my 4 body creams, let's start with this one. So this is an aromatherapy sea soul refreshing. This is a 2022 as well, with notes of, well, actually it doesn't have notes. This is their, what is this, jasmine and eucalyptus scent. Yeah, which smells very similar to Midnight Swim. So they're not exact dupes or anything like that, but they are definitely a little bit on the similar side. Packaging is gorgeous. I did accidentally buy 2 of these. I'll use the other one up at some point. Had a marking up here, and then there was another one like way down here. But yeah, again, aromatherapy, I don't know if it's really my jam to say. I enjoyed it, but again, compared to some of the other things, and when they're all the same price, I prefer some other things. But I will still use up the last one that I have, and then I'm probably good on these kinds of scents. Afternoon Sunshine! No. No. Again, as I talked about in my other Empties videos, this was from the era of me getting started at Bath& Body Works, and if I picked it up and kind of liked it, I bought it. So I'm working through some of those right now, and this had so much more potential than the reality. Scent notes here are golden peaches, honeycrisp apple, and white wood. So you would expect something quite fruity. But honestly, all I could smell once it was on me is that white wood note. I don't know where the fruit went, but yeah, no. Yeah, these body creams, this one and the last one I'm going to show you, I was tracking uses on. So these body creams, I seem to fall somewhere between like 11 and 13 uses, kind of depending, again, because like whole body, and I'm tall, I'm 5'8", and you know, got some extra body space, so I've got a fair amount to cover and to moisturize, which I do try to do every single night, and I've been really good about that. So that's good to know about these, but I don't have that kind of tracking yet for anything else. I think the hand soaps tend to linger around for about a month and a half, kind of depending where I put them, because I also tend to rotate them around. So, yeah. And this scrub, oops, the scrub took me 1 month to do, and then, yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at this point. But yeah, this would not buy again. Did not enjoy this scent, and anything that's got like these wood notes, like I'm finding I need to be careful, because I do get more of that wood pull, at least on my skin. So not quite as enjoyable. We take a moment for the packaging of Sunset Glow. It's gorgeous. I had this in Throwback 30 for 50 Shades of Purple, so I got a little bit of use out of this. This was partly in the summer when I went traveling, partly in the fall, and it's just so pretty. Scent notes: fresh coconut, sparkling cherry seltzer, dreamy moonflower, caramelized vanilla. Now, I don't like cherry, but do I smell cherry in this? No, I don't. It's just a very beautiful scent. I've heard it is kind of like a dupe for the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream, which the cream I don't really enjoy, but I do like the fragrance mist in it. So, maybe. Now, obviously, this was super yellow because of that vanilla note and it being a 2022. So, I'm also trying to watch my vanilla fragrances because they get yellow faster. But this packaging is gorgeous. And just smelling it again, I know in my monthly empties when I featured this one, I was like, I'm not sure I would buy it again, but maybe you know what I would. I know this is discontinued, but I might buy Sunset Glow again, especially if it's got packaging as gorgeous as this, right? The sunset, the purple, the glittery stars. Like, whoever designed that, you did an awesome job. And the last one is the body cream in Strawberry Pound Cake. Now, this I got as a gift. This is not something I would have picked out for myself, although I do love strawberries. I'm thinking my top 2 scents at Bath & Body Works: Gingham Gorgeous, which is strawberries, and also Strawberry Snowflakes, which also is obviously strawberries. Strawberry Pound Cake, again, one of those very yellow ones. This was a 2021 body cream, so you know it was getting up there in age. And the scent notes of this were fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, and whipped cream. And part of the reason why the 2021 body cream was still kind of sitting in the collection for a while is because in the packaging, like, I was just smelling the golden shortcake note. And I'm not a gourmand lover. Like, with my strawberries, like, why I love strawberry snowflakes, getting them gorgeous, it's a much sweeter strawberry, right? A little bit fresher. This one, though, in smelling it in the packaging, all I could smell was that golden shortcake note, which wasn't my favorite. So I rolled this into a project just to, again, work it out of my collection. But to my surprise, I enjoyed this. And that's because when I put it on my skin, I don't know where that golden shortcake note went, but all I could smell was the fresh strawberries and whipped cream, which kind of goes back to strawberry snowflakes, which is, actually, I've got strawberry snowflakes right here from my haul. Juicy strawberry, whipped cream, iced bergamot. So yeah, juicy strawberry versus fresh strawberries. Both have the whipped cream. This is golden shortcake. This is iced bergamot. So love this scent so much, and this reminded me of it. That doesn't mean it's worth buying strawberry pound cake when you could buy strawberry snowflakes. Maybe. At first I was like, no, I would not repurchase this, but maybe as long as that golden shortcake note doesn't come out too strongly. So on the fence about this one, but the packaging, I liked it. You can see that texture in there, simple. I mean, I'd love to see a strawberry on it, but the coloring was quite nice. So I did enjoy that one more than I thought I would. But that is what I've used up as a completely finished between the last time I filmed this Empties and now. Again, I do have a bunch of hand soaps that are close to done. 3 of them, so that's going to be coming soon. And I've got stuff rolled into other projects. So we're going to do this again in 2 months. So what I'll be having used up November and December. So again, you'll see some fall, you'll see some winter and all of that good stuff. But that is where we're going to leave it for today. So thank you so much for joining me for my second Bath & Body Works exclusive Empties. Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below, including your favorite Bath & Body Works scents, because I'm always curious. And I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.